Mercury is opposite Jupiter. Okay, so Mercury is our thought, it's our voice, our communications. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, abundance, and growth. So we will likely experience very expansive thoughts, grand ideas. Okay, we will picture things of great passion to us. But these planets are opposing each other. They're across the sky from each other. And so when that happens, we might overpromise or overcommit to something. We could easily exaggerate. So we have to find the harmony of this transit somewhere in the middle, the sweet spot. So yes, dream big, but keep the steps practical. Keep your eye on what is achievable. When you're talking to other people, keep to the truth. Don't make promises that you can't keep. And if you say yes to something, make sure that you've already considered the time and energy needed for that task or for that obligation or that commitment. We definitely don't want impulsive decisions on a day like today. We would rather have that careful planning. I feel like let's say Sarah. Sarah has always dreamed of owning a bakery. And Sarah's at her 9 to 5 job, and she just doesn't know how much longer she can take it, and she just wants to break free and start that bakery. And this is what is going to happen on a day like today. We're going to want it in the now, okay? Especially with that one energy there, we want it now. So Sarah wants her bakery and she wants it now, and she's even thinking about walking in and talking to the boss, but she figures she'll go home and she'll think about it, and maybe tomorrow morning she'll quit. But she isn't going to be absolute. She's going to pull it back a little bit. She's going to give herself time to think, to process. Is this something that is doable? Is something I can do? Is it practical? Okay, so Sarah goes home and she gets out her journal and she makes, boy, does she write. She writes pages of good and bad and this and that, and while she's doing this, she's thinking, I don't have to just jump in with both feet. Why don't I start on my weekends baking, and then I'll sell it at some of the local markets, and that'll give me the extra money to put away to have my bakery. And in the meantime, I'm still getting that paycheck, so I don't have to worry about if I'm going to make it or if it's going to break me. So, make sure that you're taking the time to ask yourself if you're being realistic. Meditate, journal, have a conversation with yourself, okay? Just like Sarah did, okay? We want to avoid extreme moves. We want to balance, I guess, optimism with some practical steps. And that's not going to be an easy task today, okay? Most people will jump both feet in the fire and wonder why they crashed and burned, okay? Because you're here, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom to pull yourself back to think it through. And you may not have to, you may just have some small practical steps that will lead up to that great grand moment that you saw in your mind.